Palantir has been on fire. Like, rocket-boosted, AI-powered, government contract-winning fire. In Q4, the company reported a 36% year-over-year revenue jump, hitting $828 million. That's the kind of growth that turns heads on Wall Street. But wait, there's more. Management is predicting $3.75 billion in sales for 2025, a 31% increase over last year. But here's the kicker, analysts think a lot of optimism is already priced into the stock. Imagine if your paycheck grew by 36% every year. In 2020, you're making $50,000. By 2021, you're at $68,000. By 2022, it's $92,480. By 2023, you're pushing six figures. That's basically what Palantir does, but with hundreds of millions of dollars. The company's revenue surged thanks to explosive demand for AI-driven software across government and commercial sectors. Remember, Palantir's bread and butter is data, making sense of it, predicting trends, and helping organizations act on it faster than the competition. Governments, corporations, and even entire industries are throwing money at AI solutions, and Palantir is at the center of it all. From defense contracts to automating hospitals and insurance underwriting, Palantir is eating market share like a kid left alone in a candy store. $3.75 billion in 2025. Here's why that's huge. Palantir's projected 2025 revenue of $3.75 billion would mark a 31% increase from last year. Let's put that into perspective. So, where's this money coming from? AI and AIP, artificial intelligence platform businesses need AI, and Palantir's AIP is becoming an industry standard. Government contracts, Palantir dominates in defense, intelligence, and possibly law enforcement. Commercial growth, Palantir's software is finding its way into finance, energy, healthcare, and manufacturing, industries desperate to cut costs and boost efficiency with AI. Some analysts are raising an eyebrow at Palantir's current 20% profit margin, with a long-term goal of 30%. That's impressive, but they argue that a lot of optimism is already baked into the stock price. Think of it like this, imagine you're at an all-you-can-eat buffet, and the guy in front of you just stacked his plate with enough food for an entire army. The problem? He hasn't taken a bite yet. That's what analysts think about Palantir's stock. They're possibly saying, yes, Palantir is growing fast, but it's already priced for perfection. A lot of future success is assumed in its current stock price. If Palantir doesn't deliver huge earnings growth, the stock could stall or even drop. But let's be real, Palantir has a history of proving doubters wrong. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you've commented, let's continue. But wait. Please support us by becoming a member of our channel. We highly appreciate. Will Palantir do a stock split? This is where things get spicy. Some believe that if Palantir's stock keeps soaring, a stock split could be on the horizon. A stock split doesn't change the company's valuation, but it makes the stock cheaper per share and more accessible to retail investors. Let's break it down simply. You own one share of Palantir at $900. The company does a 10-for-1 stock split. You now own 10 shares at $90 each. Your total investment value stays the same, but now, more people can afford to buy in. Why would Palantir do this? Alex Karp, Palantir's eccentric CEO, possibly loves retail investors. He's been vocal about it. If the stock hits $900, a split would make it more accessible to everyday investors. But here's the million-dollar question. Should you buy just because a stock split is possible? Buying Palantir just because you think a stock split is coming is like marrying someone because they might win the lottery. Smart investors focus on fundamentals, revenue growth. Check. Strong profit margins. Check. Dominance in AI? Check. Solid long-term vision? Check. Stock splits can attract new buyers, but they don't change the actual value of the company. A $900 stock split into 10 pieces is still worth $900 in total. The real value comes from Palantir's ability to execute and grow over time. DCA, the smart way to invest in Palantir. If you're a long-term believer in Palantir, the best strategy might be dollar cost averaging, DCA. DCA means investing a fixed amount regularly, no matter what the stock price is doing. It smooths out volatility, keeps you from panic buying at highs or selling at lows, and removes emotions from the equation. Think of it like filling up your car's gas tank. Some days, gas is cheap, great, you get more gallons. Some days, gas is expensive, annoying, but you still need it. Over time, the average cost per gallon is reasonable. Same with Palantir. Instead of trying to time the market, DCA helps you ride the long-term wave. Is Palantir a buy? Let's sum it up. Palantir is growing fast. 36% YOY revenue growth is no joke. $3.75 billion revenue target in 2025 shows management is confident. Stock split could occur but shouldn't drive your decision-making. Long-term investors should focus on fundamentals, not hype. DCA is your best friend if you believe in Palantir's future. Palantir isn't just another AI company, it's the backbone of AI adoption across industries and governments. Whether it's military tech, business automation, or data-driven intelligence, Palantir is positioning itself as the essential software of the future. Is it risky? Sure. Is it overhyped? Maybe. Could it keep climbing and make early investors rich? Absolutely. The question is, are you in for the ride? So, is Palantir a buy? That depends on your investment goals. Who should buy Palantir? If you believe AI is the future and Palantir is positioned to dominate, you might want to buy and hold. If you're a long-term investor who can handle some volatility, this could be a strong addition to your portfolio. If you love government contracts and military tech, Palantir's steady revenue from Uncle Sam makes it a relatively stable AI play. Who should avoid Palantir? If you're looking for a quick flip, Palantir's high valuation could mean short-term ups and downs. If you're hoping for guaranteed profits from a stock split, remember, splits don't make companies more valuable. If you're risk-averse and don't like stocks that swing like a roller coaster, Palantir might not be for you. Palantir has massive growth potential, but smart investors know that hype alone isn't a reason to buy. A stock split? Cool, but could irrelevant in the big picture. If you're investing in Palantir, do it because you believe in its AI-driven future. You understand its business model and competitive edge. You're in for the long haul, not just a short-term hype train. Because at the end of the day, stock prices rise and fall, but great companies win in the long run. And if Palantir keeps delivering, investors today might look back in 2030 and wonder why they didn't buy more at $84. It's our privilege that God, the creator of heaven and earth, will bless us abundantly, make us the head and not the tail if we love him and obey his commandments. Please acknowledge him in your plans and he will direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Want more information? Please check the description section. Also again, I invite you support us by becoming a member. Link in the description section. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. There are 3 more important steps to build wealth. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you highly motivate me to continue bringing to you educative and transformative videos every week. Do not miss out on our future videos full of knowledge and wisdom. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today, your support is appreciated so much. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Thank you, see you in the next video by God's grace, we love you, and blessings to you.